Samsung just quietly revealed its next big foldable, and it's not the Galaxy Z Fold 8. Hidden inside One UI code are official design assets for something called the Galaxy Z Wide Fold. And this might be Samsung's direct response to Apple's foldable iPhone before Apple even launches it. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It really helps me keep bringing you more tech breakdowns like this one. That's the surprising part. We're not talking about vague leaks or third-party renders. These designs were found directly inside Samsung's own software, which tells us one thing very clearly. This device is real, it's in development, and it's likely launching alongside the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8 and Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 8 later this year. So why does this matter? Because Samsung isn't just refreshing its foldables, it's preparing a completely different form factor. The Galaxy Z Wide Fold appears to be much wider than it is tall, flipping the traditional book-style foldable proportions we've seen for years. If you look at the current Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7, it's tall and narrow when folded. The wide fold looks almost the opposite. And that's important because this design lines up closely with what's rumored for Apple's first foldable iPhone. The upcoming foldable iPhone is expected to open into a tablet-like shape that feels more natural and less stretched. Samsung clearly sees that shift coming, and it's not waiting around. The designs discovered in One UI are basic, almost like placeholder illustrations. They don't show camera details or premium finishes, but what they do show very clearly is proportion. This thing is wide. When unfolded, it looks more like a compact tablet than an elongated phone, and when folded, it seems shorter and chunkier than the current Fold lineup. That shift in aspect ratio could solve one of the biggest complaints about book-style foldables: awkward outer screens. On existing Galaxy Folds, the cover display is usable, but it's narrow. Typing can feel cramped, content sometimes feels squeezed. A wider folded display could feel more like a normal smartphone. And when opened, the experience changes too. Instead of a tall, slightly narrow tablet, you'd get something closer to a traditional tablet layout, better for video, multitasking, reading, and productivity. Samsung is essentially experimenting with what a foldable should be in 2026 and beyond. What makes this even more interesting is timing. The wide fold isn't replacing the main fold line, it's launching alongside it. That suggests Samsung sees this as either a premium alternative or as a parallel experiment, almost like it's testing whether wide foldables could eventually become the standard. We've seen Samsung test bold ideas before. The Samsung Galaxy Z Trifold sold out in minutes despite being experimental. That tells Samsung something very important. There's demand for unusual form factors. Novelty sells, at least initially. But novelty alone won't carry this product long term. Here's where things get interesting. A wider foldable sounds great in theory. More natural screen ratios, better media consumption, potentially better multitasking. But it also raises questions. Will it be heavier? Will it feel bulky in your pocket? Will app developers properly optimize for yet another screen ratio? And most importantly, will Samsung give it features that justify its existence beyond "it's wider"? Because if someone wants a small tablet, they could just buy one. The magic of foldables is supposed to be that they replace two devices with one. If this starts feeling too tablet first and not phone first, that balance becomes tricky. Personally, I was skeptical when I first saw the rumored foldable iPhone design. A wider folding phone felt unnecessary, but the more I think about it, the more I see the potential. A compact tablet that folds into something pocketable does have appeal, especially for reading, productivity, or entertainment on the go. Still, Samsung has to execute this perfectly. Good weight distribution, strong hinge, optimized software, real advantages over the standard fold. Otherwise, this could just be a niche curiosity. What's clear is that Samsung isn't sitting back waiting for Apple to redefine foldables. It's moving first. By embedding wide fold assets directly into one UI, Samsung is signaling confidence. This isn't a concept, it's coming. And the bigger picture here is competition. Apple entering the foldable market changes everything. Samsung has dominated foldables for years, but once Apple steps in, design experimentation becomes strategic, not optional. The Galaxy Z Wide Fold might not just be another foldable, it could be Samsung testing the next mainstream direction for the category. If it succeeds, wide foldables might become the new normal. If it fails, it'll be remembered as an interesting detour. Either way, 2026 just became the most important year for foldables yet. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. See you in the next video. Take care.